got
If you don't give me your name, you're gonna lose your job.
Why?
It's the state of our law enforcement in this country right now, man. They called us 11 police officers show up. 11.
Officers often get easily triggered and end up making dumb mistakes that get them fired. Just like this officer who threatened the guy for arrest for filming a vlog.
It's a little
And I
disrespectful
appreciate
to
that.
like not start a conversation and then come here and start filming and
Well, I'll
stuff.
tell
And I
you
don't want to
what.
be the jerk who's like, yo, security, are these guys allowed to be
No,
here?
and I'll tell you what.
But
I'll tell you what.
it's just the approach that, as of now, I don't appreciate.
Okay.
So, you know, like I said, you can still continue to film this and take this and put it on whatever platform you want to put it on, but I'm just letting you know that I don't appreciate it.
Well, I wish I could walk away and leave you with a smile on your face and not being upset about it.
It's okay. I'm
That's
not
all.
upset.
We're not
Like I said, I
trying.
just
We're
didn't-
not up to no good, man. We're just out enjoying the day.
Keep
Well-
enjoying, brothers.
All right. I hope you expand your mind, man.
Yo, it's pretty expensive. So
I'll
now security is going to be called because you're a fucking piece of shit.
What do you say? Now security's getting called? Wow, you must be an angry dude, man.
I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's it. I'm trying to be civil with you.
Instead of you over
and you just
talking
keep
me,
talking and you don't.
Well, yeah,
listen.
you keep running your damn
No,
mouth because
that's
you're
not-
rude and you think that you can just come and film
I don't think I
any
can.
place
I know
that
I
you
can.
want.
I'll do
Okay,
it.
gotcha. You're right.
All right, go get security and you'll learn a lesson today. It's a good day for an education, folks. Have a good day.
The guy didn't even step into his shop, and he was getting his panties in a bunch for no reason. He then complains to a reserve cop who was stationed nearby. Safe to say, he wasn't a fan either.
Well, permission to go into the stores. The stores are private property.
No, they have to get permission when you have a setup like this.
On the sidewalk,
Yeah.
I would have to respectfully disagree with you. It's a public sidewalk.
Okay, I can send you to the office.
Oh, I'm not interested in going to the office. But like I said, you agree with me? This is a public sidewalk. And you know the rules on public sidewalk. Let me just save you a lot of trouble. I'm not the guy you're going to bluff, so you got to come at me with the reality.
No, I'm not trying to do all of that.
And let me just ask you a quick question. Are you on duty or you off duty?
I'm
Is this-
on duty.
Is this a side gig for you? You're actually working for the
Can
department?
you stop filming me?
No. I want to know what's your name and badge number. I want to know who I'm speaking with, please.
Oh, it's one of those situations.
Well, you're
I mean, you said we were gonna be, so it's one of those
my name.
situations.
My name is Jason. I'll introduce myself first.
I'm Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Yes.
And you're working right now for the police department, correct? So I just asked for your name and badge number.
Yeah, I'm working.
I just want you to identify yourself, who you are. I'm speaking to you. You're acting in your official capacity, right?
So
Giving
it's-
out orders.
So what actually happened with the guy?
I have no
'Cause
idea.
He
That's
said
the
it
thing.
was about to get physical, or he was afraid that.
That's why I came down here to make sure he wasn't exaggerating things to you. You know how when people call 911, they always tell a big dramatic story to get you there?
So he said that. What happened?
About taking pictures, walking around taking
So
pictures.
it wasn't
And
physical.
he,
What did he say to you?
no, he said he was under the impression that I needed his permission to take his picture. And I didn't take his picture until he came out. I was taking a picture of the front of his business.
Okay.
Kelvin was just pretending to be from the Atlanta PD. That's why he got emotional when asked for his badge number. Jason and his friend walked away from the phony cop and were met by street security.
Okay, let me tell you how you can be on the premises. If you go see the leasing office and get a pass, then you're all good to film it.
That's if I want to go onto the private property.
It's not private. The whole thing is private property. That's why we got
Even
a property.
the sidewalk?
Yeah, that's why we got property management. This whole property is, we can't even smoke here.
On the sidewalk?
Yeah.
This is a public sidewalk.
Well, I know our rights, but I'm not sure, and I don't have the clause.
Well, I'll give you a chance. I'm not going to run away anywhere, so I'll give you a chance to figure it out.
They want you to move along.
No, I'm just sticking to the public sidewalks, man. That's all I'm doing. Take it.
Yeah, you can't without a pass. That's what they want. They require you to
On a
have
public
pass.
sidewalk, I don't need a pass.
I don't know. I don't
No, I
know.
hear you.
I'm not even in the tax bracket. You know.
Neither am I, man.
I'm very humble. I wouldn't mind if you don't take pictures, but they don't allow people with improvise. Yes, sir. I'm sitting here with them on Bolden Way and Buckhead Avenue. They say they have a right to be out here. I guess APD got to come, or I'm not sure, but I'm right here with them.
Isn't this gentleman APD right here?
Yeah, this is APD.
Yeah, they're gonna have somebody to come up here and speak with you guys
No problem
about
at all,
this.
man. No problem at all.
So I'll just wait.
You still don't want to identify? Do you agree with me this is a public sidewalk?
Yeah, of course.
Right. So on a public sidewalk, as long as I'm not breaking the law.
No, this is more than a public sidewalk. This is a campus. This like
No,
Georgia
it's
State.
you can't be half pregnant. It's either public or private. So is it private?
You can ask Spanx.
I did my research, man. I know I don't violate the law.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave you be because
Right on. I appreciate you,
you're
brother.
an American citizen.
And my
you
name's
pay
Jason,
tax.
by the way. What's your name?
Well, I'm Corey Williams.
Corey Williams. I
Yep.
appreciate you, brother.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
And you still don't want to identify, man? I'll put out an olive branch for you. My name's Jason.
I appreciate it, man.
At least Reeves was sensible enough not to bother the two. Moments later, an unidentified supervisor arrived on the scene.
You told me this was public.
And I told
property?
you cannot shoot the videos of the storefronts. Okay, if you would like to, you have to get permission from the property. I believe I told you that.
Man. If this is public property, which it is, right? I don't need permission from anybody.
You do to shoot the storefronts.
No, I don't.
This is all private property. That belongs to someone.
No.
That's like me walking
That's
into your
not the way
house
to
and
look.
just taking pictures of your house.
Me being on a public sidewalk is not like you walking into my
Sir,
house. Nothing like
I need you to just get permission from the property. You can do whatever you want as long
No,
as
I
they
don't need
approve
permission
it.
on a public sidewalk, sir. I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but that's why I'm sticking to where I have a right
I
to
understand, sir, but you cannot just take pictures. When they call
Sure
us
I
and
can.
tell me that they're getting complaints from you, they don't want you taking pictures
Well, because you
of
need to
their
educate those folks on
storefronts.
what the deal is. Not tell me something that's not true.
Sir, can you do me a favor, please? Get permission from the property if
I'm
you
not
want to
interested in
shoot.
get permission on
okay?
a public sidewalk to take pictures.
You can take pictures of each other, but you cannot take pictures of the storefronts.
That's not accurate.
Sir, would you like to go downstairs and talk to management?
No, not at all. Not interested.
Give me a minute, Mr. Gilly.
If you could show me this is private property, I'll walk right out of here.
I'll do it. We're getting a lot of complaints and calls from the stores. We're asking you to cease. Stop what you're doing and get permission.
All right, but what I'm telling, and I want to have a civil, let's start all over. Let's de-escalate, be nice and calm, and start all over, okay? All I'm telling you is that this is a public sidewalk, okay? And on a public sidewalk, I have every right to take pictures, right?
Sir, property management is asking you to stop taking
All right, but sir,
photos
this is a
of
public
the storefronts.
sidewalk. That's all. When is
Public-
PD getting here?
This is Peter. You're looking at him right now.
You're
Now,
Atlanta PD?
I would like for you, and the property management would like for you, and the tenants would like for you to stop taking photos of their storefronts.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk down the street off of your property, and I'm gonna call your police department. I'm gonna speak to your chief. Okay?
Have fun, sir. But I
And
ask
that-
you now, please. They're asking
And the
you-
only reason I'm doing that is because this guy's got his handcuffs out in his hand. So what is that? Some veiled threat of arrest?
No, sir.
You're gonna threaten to arrest me for being on a sidewalk taking pictures?
Except expose your son to this type of attitude.
These guys were persistent. Kelvin here tried to threaten them with arrest by bringing extra handcuffs.
Watch what happens next. Watch. Watch. Watch and learn, tough guy with your handcuffs. Watch. I'm leaving. And you're gonna learn the rules. You're gonna learn to live in a free country, my man. All right, guys, so I'm dialing 911 right now. We're gonna get on the phone and we're gonna straighten this out with the cops. Your city maintains these sidewalks, they don't.
Okay.
This is a public sidewalk. There's public utilities on that street. It's a public sidewalk. And I don't want to wind up filing a lawsuit against these people for nonsense. I just want to go back there, take my pictures, get my lunch, get my wallet taken care of, and hit the road, man.
Right. All right, just give me a second.
I don't want. My problem is I don't want to be unlawfully
Right, no, I
told
understand.
to leave public property.
And I don't want to tell you to leave.
Right.
I don't want to tell you to leave public property.
But you can't just take their word for it because they're going to tell you what they want to tell.
That's why I said I'll make a phone call.
Okay. No, but I appreciate that because that's like you taking my word. I wouldn't want you to just
Right.
take my word either.
Right. I understand. Just give me a second, okay?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
No
Thank you.
This officer was showing promise. He made some phone calls and got back with the two. The situation was about to get tense.
I don't know. I mean, we were just going to walk around a little bit and check things out. I could just tell you seem like a very respectful dude, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys should be fine.
We're allowed on that property, correct? Are you going to let them know so he doesn't put me in handcuffs? I don't trust that guy.
I'm gonna go over there and talk to him.
All right, and you know what? I want to thank you. I was just going to point out to you also, the public libraries on that street,
Yeah.
they don't own that street, and I appreciate you doing the homework, taking the extra steps, and you should be commended. We thank you for that.
problem.
I appreciate it. So I'm going to walk back up there. On the word of
Bradshaw.
Bradshaw. Thank you, Officer Bradshaw. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going back in. Well, there you go. Let's get the light. And I need this gentleman's name. I need your name for the complaint.
Okay, I talk to you.
I need your name for the complaint. You gotta identify yourself. Be a big man, admit you were wrong.
Says who?
We could shake hands and be friends. I'm giving you a last chance. You made a mistake, bro. It's not a big deal. Why don't you just man up, shake my hand?
You mean the guy who was representing the property owners?
You pulled out your handcuffs to intimidate
That's
me.
who you talking about?
No,
The
I'm
guy
talking about you. Stop
who was-
walking around me.
Why?
Don't walk into me.
Why?
Yo, don't walk into me.
I'm just
Do not
walking
walk
in.
into me,
I
man.
can't walk this way?
You don't learn, huh?
I can't walk this way?
You don't learn. I need to know who you are. What's your name?
I can't walk this way?
What's your name?
I'm just trying to walk.
What, you think I'm intimidated by you? I'm not now. I'm not now.
You not now?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. Not at all.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
You're part of
don't
the
have to
problem
be.
with this society. Why don't you identify? I need your name for the complaint. And I'm going to find it out either way.
I know you are.
Yo, you know I am. So I'm going to put my hand out one more time. You want to be friends and end this nice? My name is Jason
right.
Gutterman, sir. Can I please
Who's
have
Goggins?
Can I please have your name?
Who's Goggins?
May I please have your name, and I'll have all the conversation with you want.
I tried to talk to
I'll
you
tell you
over
my.
there.
Yeah, but you had handcuffs in your hand.
No, before that.
You just scared the shit out of me like you were going to
No,
arrest
no.
me.
When I got out my car, remember? I tried to talk.
Can you please give me your name? I'm going to find it out anyway.
I know. I told you.
You're going to lose your job. If you don't give me your name, you're going to lose your job.
Why?
I'm telling you right now.
Why?
You wouldn't be the first guy to lose their job.
Why?
You took your
I'm asking
handcuffs
why.
out and intimidated and threatened me on a public
How
sidewalk
did I threaten you?
with arrest.
How did I threaten you with arrest?
Come on, don't play stupid with me.
How did I threaten you
Listen
with
to me.
arrest?
Yeah, I'm going to ask you one last time, then I'm going to go fill out every business in this place. What is your name?
How did I threaten you
What
with arrest?
is your name?
How did I threaten
Don't
you with
touch my
arrest?
camera with
I'm
that
not touching
shit.
your
Get your-
camera.
You know, you don't learn, huh? You're going to learn a valuable lesson from me, my friend. Time to go to school. Time to go to school. You spent all those years doing what you did. How many people did you violate? How many people? What kind of nightmares do you have at night, man? Seriously.
I asked you to
want
not-
somebody to treat
to
your
not
children
film
the
me.
way you treat me? You want somebody to treat your children the way you treat me? This is my child, man. This is
You
my
mean-
child, and you're a disrespectful.
You mean my black
abusive
son in America?
I don't care what color he is. I got all kinds of friends, man. You
the
don't know
only
who you're
one.
talking
You
to.
the only one that
You don't know
care.
who you're talking to, and now you're gonna learn.
Okay.
You're gonna learn a big lesson. Don't push me off the
I'm
curb,
not-
bro.
I'm not gonna
I ain't
push you.
afraid of you, man.
I ain't gonna push
I ain't
you.
afraid. Don't push me off the curb.
I promise
No,
I
I'll tell
won't
you,
push
this
you
is
off
your
curb.
shit, too.
Please,
No.
sir.
You want to identify
you are
yourself?
causing a disturbance.
You caused the disturbance by threatening me with arrest on a public sidewalk. So go away. I know nobody's arrested. Well, I'm not going to stop. Now I'm going to go photograph every single business and every person on the street. And you're going to lose your
gonna
job,
sue
and I'm going to
you.
make damn sure of it. They're going to sue me.
Yeah.
I'm going to sue the living pants off of you people. You just wrecked yourself, and I gave him a chance to fix it. So they can all blame this man right here who keeps wanting to walk into my camera. Loser. Absolute loser. Get out of my way. You're a piece of shit, bro. You're an absolute piece of shit, and I'm going to make sure you get flushed down the fucking toilet.
Please don't
You're
threaten
gone,
me.
bro. You're gone.
This reserve cop got owned and humiliated. Guess his authority didn't trump that of the real Atlanta PD officer. Jason continued filming for a while and left the scene. He plans to file a civil lawsuit against Officer Kelvin. The last phony cop's actions weren't as tyrannical as the next ones. On March 3, 2014, a private investigator was minding his business sitting in his own car when a rather aggressive deputy pulled up on him.
Holster your weapon, man. Holster your weapon. What can I do for you?
What do you mean holster my weapon?
Well, you pulling your weapon, so I'm telling you holster your weapon because you got nothing to fear. My hands are clearly in.
Okay, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in my vehicle working. Why?
Some kind of PI or something?
Does it appear that I'm doing something illegal?
I don't know.
Okay, so
Just
what?
step out for me.
We just went through this. Your other deputies end up in federal court. Please take your hands off of me.
122.
Get your watch commanders out here. Please get your watch commander out here. Get your watch commander out here. I'm asking you for your watch
You got
commander.
anybody else in here?
Nobody's in here. I'm asking. I'm not being uncooperative at all.
You are being uncooperative.
How am I being uncooperative?
Because you're not doing what I'm telling you to do.
First of all, deputy, You pulled up here, you took a look-see, I rolled my windows down for you.
Okay.
My hands are clearly visible.
Okay.
And now you're
Just
grabbing
stay right
on
there.
me.
You just stay right there. Okay.
I haven't moved.
Okay.
So could you please let go of my wrist?
No, I'm not gonna let go of your wrist.
Fine.
Just stay right
You need your watch, Commander.
Okay, we'll get to all that.
Now, I'm gonna ask you again, could you please put your weapon up?
No.
Okay.
If cops approach everyone like they're some kind of felon, how are they going to behave civilly? And this anxious deputy wasn't going to get dangerously aggressive.
You're gonna wait now.
That's fine. But your hand doesn't need to be on me. I'm sitting here, my hands are in plain sight.
Yeah, it's affirmative.
Ask for the watch, Commander, please.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, I need your horsepower.
We'll get to all that.
Okay.
In good time.
Right.
Don't be reaching.
Man, I'm taking it
Don't
here.
be reaching.
You put
Yeah,
your gun
I'm
is
pointing
shaking,
my gun.
and you pointing your gun at my
Putting
head.
my gun at your head. Don't fucking reach. I told you not.
Man, I took my earpiece
Do
off.
not fucking reach.
Man, you need to put your weapon down. You need to put your weapon down, man.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
Hey, you need to get over here, senior. He's got his weapon at me and he's shaking.
What's going on right now?
It's nothing going on. Deputy, he's got his weapon pointed at my head. I haven't done a thing. He came up here, he put his hands on me. I asked for a watch, Commander. He's pulling his weapon on me. For what? For what?
The cop was practically shaking and his finger was on the trigger. The driver's life was at risk because this cop couldn't act like an adult.
I told you what for.
For what?
You're not listening to my commands. Not that I know of.
For what? What is he pulling his weapon on me for? I asked for his watch, Commander. You the sergeant?
Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Hey, your guy
Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Your senior sergeant's here.
Hands on the fucking
Would you tell him to
steering
drop?
What's going on?
Why is your officer cursing at me?
What's going on?
Why is your officer cursing at me?
Just do what he tell you.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
I understand.
My hands were in plain sight when he came up. I put my hands out in plain sight, okay? He asked me, he started being basically disrespectful, telling me, what am I doing here? Would you please tell him to put his weapon down?
What are you? You got the taser?
Bonnie's getting it. Bonnie's getting it.
What's going on? What are you doing here?
I'm code 5.
Where you work?
Where do I work? I work as a private investigator. And I just got through dealing with this in federal court with you guys. He pulled his weapon. All I did was remove my earpiece, and he pulled his weapon and pointed at my head. And he's still pointing his weapon at my head. I'm asking you to tell him to holster his weapon.
So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and we'll back it up. Back it up. Keep your hands up. We're going to have you come out so we can figure out what's going on.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Back it up. Take the one out.
I got it. What? Oh, no problem. No problem. I'm gonna turn around. No problem. No problem.
That cop was not right in the head. It's like he just actually wanted to pull the trigger. Thank God for the sergeant, because if that crazy cop even saw the PI twitch, he would have shot him. The PI's case went to trial, and on September 15, 2016, after less than an hour of deliberations, the jury came back in favor of the defense, the Sheriff's Department. The 8-person jury was composed of Latinos and whites and no African Americans. Mr. Shepard plans to appeal. That right there was a miscarriage of justice, but this next cop constantly harassed a disabled vet. This is Gene Short from Cave City, Arkansas. He's a disabled vet and served in the 82nd Airborne Division.
It was a rush that you can't get anywhere else. I mean, jumping out of a plane is you're trained for it, and when you hit that door, you feel the wind on your face.
Oh man!
The breeze, and you're floating, and all of a sudden you kind of wake up to reality when you realize that you're 1,500 foot up in the air.
Just falling.
Having served his country for a long time, he's spending his days back home and even plans to open a bake shop in town. But his peace was ruined when Officer Milligan from the Cave City PD started having a personal vendetta against him and started harassing him.
Hey, Mr. Jane. I need to talk to you, man.
How you doing, sir?
How are you?
You have a good evening. I'm going home to the house.
Okay, I need to ask you something real quick. What happened earlier with that other officer?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used in a court of law. I'm not under arrest, so I've already said too much, and you have a good evening, sir.
Okay.
Please, I don't know who called you, but they called for nothing. Okay, there's been 2 lies told on me today.
No, there ain't
and
a lie.
There's one thing I can't stand, and Brian knows this. I hate a liar, because I used to be one in the service for people like you to live in this world. Okay? I did what I had to do. Okay? But today, them people did what they thought they had to do, and they didn't.
Are you all right, Gene?
Yes, I'm very fine. I'm just not letting you buffalo me or push me
I'm not
around.
trying to buffalo you, but I'm gonna tell you something, Gene. What happened earlier was wrong. And
Wait. Were you here?
But I know what happened.
You don't know what happened? You got it on video?
Yeah. So, Gene, I'm gonna
You got it on video?
I'm gonna tell you this.
You got it on video?
Listen to me. I'm gonna tell you this.
I want to see the video.
I want
to
to
see the video. Let me see the video, and we'll talk all you want. I called you bluff. You got no video.
What happened with you and the other officer? What I'm asking you.
He touched my body. He touched me
He tried
3
to talk
times.
to you, Gene.
No, he touched my
And you
body.
know
He
what
told me
else?
not to touch me, and then he slapped my truck.
Because he's trying to get you to stop from moving the truck, Gene.
But I'm not under arrest.
It don't matter if you're under arrest or not. If we have to talk to you, we need to talk to you. You got your insurance in your truck?
Stay right there.
Why would I have to stay right here?
My dog.
Oh, okay.
It's not like you, or cops, or guns. I can't help that.
The harassment became so severe that Gene decided to file an official complaint against him. But what he didn't know was that the admin was in cahoots with the PD and called the same officer to the scene.
Is he giving you any problems?
He wants to meet when the city meetings are. He was banging on the boys' door.
Okay. What's going on, Gene?
What's going on? You need to grab a piece of paper and a pencil and write your resignation, just
I'm not
like
gonna
I
do
went
that.
to Brian. And I called him a liar to his face, and I'll call you a liar to your face.
I don't care what you call me. What are you doing
can't.
here?
Well, I got business here.
What?
You can't. Come on, I'm waiting for the
Gene.
First Amendment or Fourth Amendment right violation.
What is your business?
My business is none of your business.
Okay. Why are you
How's
here?
that? My business is not your business.
Okay. Why are you here?
My business is not
You need to
your
leave.
business. No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I'm here to see the mayor.
He's not here right now, Gene.
She called him in.
He's not here.
Is he on a 24-hour job?
I don't know that.
Do we pay him 24 hours? Do we pay him 40 hours a week?
Why are you here, Gene?
I'm here to see the.
Okay.
I'm here to see Lee.
He's
Hey,
not
how you
here.
doing?
He's not here right now.
You ain't gonna
okay?
say, what's your badge number?
Hold on just a second.
What's your badge number?
Hang on just a second, yes.
Real quick, what's your badge number and your ID?
I'm here now.
What's this?
Let's go on out.
No, I'm not
Gene,
going
you're
out.
fixing to go to jail, man.
No, I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not going to jail.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm crippled.
You don't care. I've had enough of it.
I'm crippled.
Put your hands behind your back. Right there.
I'm crippled. I'm crippled, man.
Put your hands behind your
I'm
back.
not resisting.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I can't because my shoulders are messed up.
All right, we're gonna get you up.
You gotta help me. Help me.
Roll over. We're gonna set you up. Roll over on your back.
I can't.
All right, we're gonna pick you up on 3. 1.
My pants are hanging down. They're about to fall down.
You want them on the passenger side, Trent?
What am I being detained for?
You're being arrested for disorderly conduct.
I wasn't
Get in.
I wasn't disorderly. No, don't take it off. Don't take it off. Don't take it off.
Why?
As soon as you come, this is my property.
I'll give it back to you.
We're good, boss.
You gotta help. Somebody's gonna get on the backside, you dumbasses. I'm crippled. I'm crippled. You know I've had a stroke.
All right.
All right, get in here.
My arms.
Sit up. Put your legs in here.
I can't sit up because I don't have no balance.
Get your legs in here.
Come in here causing problems.
No. That's not the way it is. You walked in and started getting loud.
Okay. Put your foot in.
I'm trying. Look. I'm trying to.
I got you.
All right, I got you.
Got you, pal. Get in. I'm tired of your threats and
You're
raising
not
hell over
threatening.
nothing. Get in. You've been trespassed from City Hall. If you go back in there, you're going to jail.
No, you can't trespass me.
I just did.
You can't trespass.
If you go back in there, we're going to do this same thing again.
It's a public place.
You've been trespassed from City Hall.
It's a public place. I'm going to pay my water bill.
Nick, find a different way of going in there. Find a different way of going in there. We're going to be going right back up here and doing the same thing again.
Police just love to gang up on people with cameras. This next guy had 11 cops on him.
This is with what?
And a couple of FOIA request slips that I filed a FOIA with you guys, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But right before I leave, I'll probably grab them. So.
Okay, so this is unfortunately not a public building. Can I get you back downstairs?
It's not a public building?
It is unfortunately not a public building.
Really?
For appointment only, unfortunately, right now.
Really? Because I didn't see any signs that said anything like that, or I know on you guys' website it does say if anyone needs to COVID vaccine. What's your name, sir?
My name's Kyle Griffin.
Kyle Griffin. Okay,
Yep.
yeah. So
Why is the public health building off limits? This isn't a bank that needs high-level security. It's a building specifically designed to service the public.
So it's not the camera then, because I know she just mentioned. Which one is it? Is it because I don't have an appointment, or is it camera, or is there both?
So it's probably a combination of both here.
Okay.
It's kind of what.
How you doing, officer? Pretty good. What's your name, badge number, ma'am?
And the badge number is 184.
184. What I'm trying to convey to these folks here in the building that I'm an investigative journalist. And I'm coming here to gather content for a story. Working on a story on this public health department.
Okay.
What I've conveyed to him, her, and several other people downstairs that I'm going to document the building. Okay. And then I'm going to grab a couple of FOIA request forms and book on out.
Okay.
So obviously they called you here for me, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So which is a waste of resources. Sorry about that.
If you wanted to do something further like this, you have to maybe talk to someone who's in charge of the building, then make arrangements to do that. Because it's a little unnerving if they don't know who you are and you come in and start. You can understand, right?
I can understand slightly, but the thing is, once you engage me and I tell you precisely what I'm doing, then what's the problems after that?
The officers probably had a call of a black male recording, and black was enough for them to send a full squad to the site. I mean, what are they holding in this building? State secrets?
All right, James, let's walk it out.
Huh?
We'll walk out this way. We'll go down the stairs, and then we'll do your FOIA. How's that sound?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that, but I don't want you guys to force me to do it now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the staff on site is asking for that right now.
So the staff hasn't told me anything in terms of right now. What they just told me before you showed up is that they wanted to accompany me throughout the building. So what they were saying was they would allow me to do it if they can walk with me.
Once the auditor stated the law, the whole room went quiet. He was respectful and minding his own business. There's no reason to be threatened by a guy with a camera.
Well, I'm admitting to it. That is one. How did I get in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, UPS lady, I guess she was delivering mail or something. She came out, So she had to open the door from the inside, and I came in when she opened the door.
So you didn't make yourself announced when you came in?
Absolutely, I did. I talked to the receptionist at the gate.
You didn't make yourself announced when you came in?
Yes, I did. I talked to the receptionist lady at the front glass.
The door was open, and you took advantage of an open door.
The young lady at the glass.
The door was open.
I talked to her. She seen me in the cubicle.
The door was open. The door was open.
She opened the door.
The door was open. You took advantage of an open door
in a public building. That's correct.
And then you came in.
That's correct.
Okay. Is your house a public building?
Oh, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Is this their house? I'm just saying, you're asking that like you're trying to compare a house to public property.
I'm just asking a question.
I'm just saying.
Did you get your video? Are we good to go?
I'm not done.
Okay, so what else do you need to record so that we can wrap this up? Because we're all tied up here on.
I know,
like
and it's a waste of resources. You're absolutely correct. I agree. And just to pronounce your name correctly, is it Koff?
Koff, yeah.
Koff. Again, I'm gonna try to do this to you one more time. I need to file my FOIA, but I don't need you guys to rush that.
Where do they file?
I don't need you to come assert unlawful authority, Officer Koff.
Do you know where you're supposed to do the FOIA at?
Right at the receptionist desk.
They said it's online. I don't know if you do that here in the.
You can do that online.
She told me I can do it at the receptionist desk.
Okay.
Well, then let's go down to the reception desk.
I'm going to, but I don't need to be forced to go, sir.
Let's just get going because now you're tying us up. And
I'm not tying you up. I didn't call you here.
Somebody did.
Yeah, I didn't. So how can I tie you up? I'm not doing anything illegal.
Because the people that work in the building were uncomfortable because they didn't know you.
Listen, I'm
just telling you what
I understand, but do you understand what I'm telling you now?
Yes. So how do we resolve this?
Allow me to finish conducting the business that I'm conducting unmolested.
Good, but nobody has touched you.
Nobody's touched you.
Well, you don't have to touch me. They're bothering. That's what molested me. I'm being bothered.
So record. What do you need to record?
I'm gonna record the rest of this hallway, like I'm trying to do.
So let's do that.
Okay, but I don't need you guys to force me to do it. So, officer, do you understand what I'm saying? You're trying to babysit me into doing something that I'm not wanting to do at this moment.
Resolve the issue right now.
It's going to be resolved if you just leave me be. Just leave me be.
Go ahead.
What's crazy is that even being pounced on by half the county's police department, this man stood his ground. What a champ.
This is their training room. Wonder what kind of training goes on here. If they need to train them on the First Amendment. I can't believe it's like 9 to 11 officers here, man, for a man with a camera. So a couple of these pamphlets, man. We'll see what's available to the public. The public records.
You have a mission.
So you're absolutely correct, but I can't tell you what's going on as a citizen.
I heard you tell these other people.
You wasn't here. Is your body cam on, sir?
Yes.
It don't seem like it is. I don't see it beeping. So we see the sergeant, man. We see why the other couple of officers, man, is the way they are, because it comes down from the top TTA family. He came in, didn't even want to have a dialogue, man.
This officer right here seemed like he had a personal grudge with the auditor. He was persistent on having him pushed outside.
I'm willing to have a dialogue with you.
Well, I mean, I'm saying you're trying to walk up on me, man, all intimidating me, man.
What's TTA?
Oh, it's just a family organization.
Of what?
Please
educate me. Have this dialogue that you would like to have.
Nah, not with you, man. You trying to be intimidated, walk up on me, man, with your chest all out, man. Man, stop it, man. I'm just letting you know I ain't intimidated at all.
I
want you to know.
I'm not trying to intimidate.
I'm just reassuring you, letting you know.
I am not trying to intimidate.
This ain't that, man. This ain't that. You should get back to work.
You don't want to have a dialogue.
Not with you.
You didn't want to have a dialogue with him, and now you don't want to have a dialogue with me.
What he meant by "it didn't work" was that he failed to intimidate the auditor. The auditor basically told him to be quiet because the adults are talking, and you could see that his ego was bruised.
Did you sign in?
No. Signing in is not a requirement.
Yes, it is. It says here right here.
We're talking about a legal requirement, sir.
It says here right here.
A legal requirement, sir.
It says right here. All visitors must sign in.
So you're going to ignore the fact of the legal word.
It says.
See,
right
that's tyrannical, sir. You see, because you're a police officer.
It says all visitors must sign in.
Okay, you a police officer.
I'm just letting you know. It says all visitors.
Well, that's insignificant.
But you were a visitor, right?
That's unimportant.
You were a visitor, right?
That's unimportant. There's no statutes or codes to it, so I don't have to honor it. You know what I'm trying to say. You're a tyrant, man. It's a straight up tyrant, man.
Let's go, man.
No, I'm going. I'm leaving when you guys leave, though.
Oh, we're leaving. Come on.
When I see you pull off, I'll be out of here. You guys know, and they know it's not a law. So when I'm bringing up the word legal to this guy, he's just ignoring it. And he's law enforcement. But this is the state of our law enforcement in this country right now, man. They called 11 police officers show up. 11. It's crazy, man. 11 cops show up, man. 11. That might be a record, TTA family. Y'all let me know how many y'all seen show up, man. I ain't never encountered 11. Might have been 12. I'm gonna have to recount them.
This interaction was far from over. The auditor wasn't gonna leave before the cops did. It was to prove a point that the First Amendment was being upheld.
I wanted you to come over here.
What's going on?
You're not gonna tell me what TTA is?
I told you it's a family members organization.
What?
My family members. It's an organization of us being family members. That's all that is.
Can I be a part?
Oh no, man. You know what you have to do? You'll have to become a whistleblower. You have to get rid of all the tyrant tactics and the intimidation tactics, and then maybe. I don't think he can do it.
I think.
Oh yeah, there you go. You can change. Everybody can change. You definitely need some adjustments.
Can you show me how to change?
No, you know what? I think your chief is going to have to, or somebody of a higher authority at the academy should have you should already know what you should and shouldn't do. Huh? There you go. Now, she be perfectly honest, she's being sarcastic, but she's spot on as well.
She's being sarcastic?
Yeah, she's being sarcastic, but she's spot on. Definitely though, man. You guys, y'all should, come on, man. 11 cops, man, for a man with a camera? Come on.
All right, do you know how this call came in?
No, honestly, I don't.
All right.
Honestly, I don't. I would love to know. Was it a suspicious man threatening to blow up the building with his camera? Was it something like that? Because then I can understand 12 and 13 of you guys showing up.
About 5 minutes ago, a subject got in through locked doors and was recorded. He's still wandering the building. Employees are sheltering in place.
The employees literally called the police and made it sound like there was an active shooter in the. They were kind and cordial on the outside, but behind the scenes, they were up to scummy stuff.
They give a name? Because I would love to file a report on the person who filed a false report.
Not necessarily a false report. Like I say, when you're scared, are you going to be able to remember everything?
Oh yeah, especially if I wouldn't say somebody got through locked doors if I didn't see that. Why would I make that up? I didn't see anybody get through a locked door. And I'm just saying, but for them to tell you guys that.
But if you're scared and you're sheltering in place, are you going to remember every little detail? Probably not.
You probably should, though, if you're dealing with a police report.
In a dynamic, stressful situation.
You know what? People can get killed like that, man.
Absolutely.
I thought he had a gun. You guys pull up guns blazing, now this guy laying in the street dead because of a mistake somebody is conveying over the phone.
Because somebody had a telephone. Exactly.
Yeah, so.
And I will agree with you 150% because that has happened.
I know.
That's a tragedy.
Several. I know.
And that's a tragedy.
I know. But, I mean, in any event, like I say, man, once you guys book on out, I'll book on out.
We were just catching up. That's all we were doing. So.
Man, y'all work together every day. Y'all need to catch up, man. You need to get back to work. You're on the taxpayer's dollar right now, Sheriff Biddle. And, man, work for that money, man. Work for it. No, you can't just, you see ain't nothing else happening, man. Book on out. All right.
He's right, A lot of people die because someone gave a false report to the police on the phone. The reporter should know that their actions might endanger lives, and if someone gets hurt, they may be liable. Eventually, the police left defeated. At least the last officers were chill because this next one had his taser up on a girl in 15 seconds. October 10, 2024, Lowell, Arkansas police officer Lachlan Hicks stopped a female for overspeeding, and when asked a simple question, he lost his mind.
Be on the west side of JB Hunt Corporate. 911 Zebra Sam Mary. It's a blue Honda. Damn. Hello. I'm Officer Hicks, Lowell PD. Stopping you for doing 40 and a 25.
40 on a 25?
Yes, ma'am.
That's not true.
It is true.
That's not true.
Okay. Do you have your license and insurance?
Do you have the,
Do you have your license and insurance?
I do have my license and insurance.
Please produce it.
Do you have the evidence where I was running 45?
Please produce your license and
do you
insurance.
Have that?
Next time I have to ask, I'm going to arrest you for obstructing governmental operations.
You can't arrest me for
Yes,
that.
I can.
Oh my God, what a lying douche. This cop sounded sleep-deprived and so done with his job that he didn't have the patience to deal with things like a normal human being.
You don't need to forcefully. No, hold on.
You're going to get taken to the ground.
Hold on.
Stop.
Don't do that. Don't do
Stop.
that. Hold on.
You're going to Benton County.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was not going 45 on a fucking 30.
You're doing 40 and a 25.
No, you first said 45.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You can FOI the body camera.
Okay. And I asked you for proof.
You're under arrest.
Okay,
You're under arrest for obstructing governmental operations.
I was not obstructing
resisting
nothing.
arrest.
I was grabbing my wallet.
And speeding.
I was not speeding either.
Sit down. Your car's also getting impounded. The warning symbol, I worked on the taser. She got out, and then I said, "Hey, walk over this way." She's like, "Why?" And she's like, "I'm not, just argue with me, right?" Huh? So I went to keep telling her. She wouldn't listen. And so went to go hands on. She pushed back, tensed up. So still tried to.
Who was the guy?
Security. I tried to armbar. It wouldn't work. She was tensing up because she's a lady. Still trying to go as easy as I can, and she wouldn't. So I leg hooked her, slammed her on the ground.
I saw that part.
Yep.
It just boils your blood to see a cop lying through their teeth. She did not resist even for a second and was slammed to the ground and handcuffed in 20 seconds. He was just stacking charges against her because he knew he had qualified immunity.
So I went to go, tell her, hey, I told her the reason for the stop. She was arguing. I wasn't doing 40 and 25. I wasn't doing that. So I guess you were. So, and then she's like, I want to see it. It's like, no, do you have your license? We went back and forth for a little bit, and then she kept trying to argue about it. And so I was like, all right, get out, right? And so she wouldn't, so I opened her door, went to go get the seatbelt. Well, she blocked me from getting it. And so I was pulling the taser out. I hit the warning. She's like, all right, you don't have to tase me, dude. You don't have to tase me, dude. But then in reality, I could have taser with that one, but it just wasn't.
Hey, the warning worked. Look at that.
Yeah, well, until we started having to wrestle on the ground.
Oh, yeah, there's that one.
No, I didn't check safe.
Okay.
So.
Weird. Did you already get a code 11?
No.
Good job.
Thanks.
Hey, anything? Ben, you're good. You can go to the next one. I'll take it.
I don't know where her.
Job sport.
Thanks, bud. Her glasses got bent up. 1327.
They are all just pigs. One's a compulsive liar, and the other is smiling at the girl getting beat up as a sadist. This is your average police, folks. This is why auditors are necessary.
Yeah, I don't suspect it. She's just speeding. Made it way bigger than it needed to be. That'll be the subject I'm 15 with. So,
okay.
So taken care of.
You get speeding, obstruction resistant?
Yeah. So, question.
Yeah.
And this is, as I understand the policy, I would have been green light to taser. But want to understand in this specific scenario. So she finally gets out after the warning. I holster the taser. We're talking. She's arguing. I tell her to walk back this way. She refuses to do it. I go to grab her. She pulls away. And she starts, and I go to grab her again to armbar. She's strong arming it and won't comply at all.
Yeah.
But this one, I think I made the right choice.
That's active resistance, which in a situation you could, but like Garcia said, we shouldn't. I mean, you, female, shouldn't rely on the taser.
Exactly.
You can fight her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Average day in the life of a tyrant. No accountability for him since his police chief thinks he did a fantastic job. At the same stop, we see a cop complaining about his brakes, and here we learn about the double standard.
Dude, I mean, granted, I got it like really hard at Apple Blossom 71 because there was a semi that just, he's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I make it to Dixieland. Well, see, so this is the weird thing. It's like, I don't know, maybe there's too much pressure in the lines because I got up to Dixieland and Apple Blossom and I go probably from 70, 75 to lock it up for the corner. and I hit it, and I'm just not slowing down. So I get on it, and I can hear ABS kicking in, that it's locking up, but I'm just not stopping.
Yeah.
It's weird. See what?
Yeah, the car key.
I've got it, yeah.
Okay.
So the cop can do 70 in a 45-mile-per-hour road, but the girl gets slammed to the ground for going over the speed limit? If you're a Lowell, Arkansas officer, you can literally get away with anything, it seems. The female faced all the charges the cop listed, but all the officers were exposed online, and now thousands of people know how they're just a bunch of goons. They ruined the female's work night and cost her so much money to get her car back from the impound. And that's all for today. If you like the video and enjoy crime content, subscribe so you don't miss out on our next upload. Thanks for watching, and see if this next video is something you'd like.
It's up to the court. I can get arrested.
Yes.
It's up to the court.
Mr. Dent was struck, kicked, and tased while on the ground by what appeared to be a group of angry, anxious police officers.